Have you ever stumbled upon a trending movie or show online that hooked you into watching the actual film on your own? Some films are being publicized either to solely promote it or to bring awareness of the controversy surrounding it. One of the most common types of film many feel conflicted over comes from true crime. Especially with the controversies in regard to the recent Netflix series, Monster: The Jeffrey Dahmer Story, many people are divided. Is it ethical to make films from true crime cases? Is it for educational or entertainment purposes? We will dive deeper into why people are so divided and understand the different positions people believe to be true about true crime films. Rita Isbell, the sister of one of Jeffrey Dahmer's victims, speaks up, and here's what she has to say. In quotes, "When I saw some of the show, it bothered me, especially when I saw myself. I was never contacted about the show. I feel like Netflix should have asked if we mind or how we felt about making it. They didn't ask me anything. They just did it. It's sad that they're making money off this tragedy. That's just greed." End quote. While this is just one case presented, there have been many more accounts of victims' families speaking up on behalf of different true crime films. We cannot dismiss what emotions the victim family feel toward these films, as they feel like they're reliving these tragic events, are disrespected, and re-traumatized. On the other hand, there have been people justifying that true crime films are ethical by stating its purpose: educate people and bring awareness to the victim's story so their legacy lives on. To deepen this debate of, is true crime for educational or entertainment purposes, let's look into the educational aspects. Typically, documentaries are used as a source of information and include factual, consensual, and raw accounts from those actually involved. Depending on how the final product was executed, keeping every information as factual as possible, fully respecting the victims, and not crossing any of their boundaries make the public believe true crime films are educational as well as ethical. And while that can be the case, the other line of reasoning is as follows. True crime is for entertainment purposes. With other forms of films, such as movies and shows, in many situations they stretch the narrative to make it more dramatic. This makes viewers hooked and continue watching, giving producers something to make profit off of. Though, many choose to avoid these films, often criticizing them for being insensitive and untrustworthy. By stretching the narrative, not only is its purpose to add on to the dramatic effect, it possibly tells a story that becomes inaccurate. While true crime is being more and more well known and publicized in the media, it's important to think about the source when you decide to look into it. Does the source give full, factual, and consensual accounts? Or is a producer's underlying motive to exploit the situation and gain profit off of film? The next time you decide to look into a true crime film, think about these factors and decide whether to hop on the bandwagon or refrain from watching. With a perspective, this is Marcelle Cosino.